Biomagnetics Diagnostic Corp., a producer of revolutionary diagnostic systems and technology for malaria, tuberculosis, HIV, and hepatitis testing today, announced the appointment of international financier Charles Gregor de Rothschild to the role of a special advisor to the company's board of directors. Mr. de Rothschild will support Biomagnetics' continual global expansion efforts by leveraging his extensive domestic and international financial expertise. And believe me, he's got a lot of international expertise. This is the real cartel. These are the real mafioso. These are the cutthroat individuals that'll shoot you and your family dead, but they won't pull the trigger. They'll have some idiot like the ones you just saw attacking students and people calling 911 do it for them for the little plausible deniability program. We're going to come back after this. It's the Info Warrior. We're live Thursday, October 8th. All right, we are back. I'm Jason Burmis. This is the Info Warrior. Normally 6 to 9, Sundays, Central Time here at Infowars.com and streaming via video live at prisonplanet.tv. We got a little special program for you this Thursday right now, October 8th. We're going to be re-airing on Sunday. I'm going to be out of town. I want to shift gears from the out-of-control police into the H1N1 flu vaccine. And remember, it's not just H1N1, it's H5N1, and it's also a type of human flu virus all mixed together. But that has gone by the wayside. People don't realize what's really going on. We're going to play you some clips of Shepard Smith telling you on Fox News, don't believe the conspiracy theories, take the shot. Doesn't matter if we went through all the Mayo Clinic, and I should find that in this stack because it is just unbelievably ridiculous. It's like 40 separate things, maybe more than 40. It might be like 50 or 60 different medications that if you're taking, you should not take the shot. And if you're not fully healthy, don't take the shot. And if you have any kind of underlying illness, don't take the shot. And they're talking about the nasal vaccine, but there's so much more. And remember, they told you that it's not mandatory. But then health workers in Albany had to go down to the Capitol and say, hey, they're trying to make us take the shot. And they're telling us if we don't, we're going to jail. And then it came out in the Associated Press and Reuters that indeed it was mandatory for all military personnel, including the National Guard, and even people who work for the Department of Defense. Mandatory. And now Glenn Beck is on there trying to, he's playing the part. He'll tell you a little bit of the truth, and then he'll say, oh, but it's good for you. They actually said that the live virus that you're taking in the nasal spray isn't really live and it can't do anything to you. Please take the nasal spray. And then they said that the virus inside the actual shots is a dead virus, and that can't hurt you either. This is the propaganda going on right now as I speak on Fox News. Now, just a moment ago, I mentioned how health workers are telling you it's mandated. It's mandated. It's mandated. In fact, we're going to play the Dr. Oz clip where he not only says it's mandated, and he kind of toes the line. He tells you, well, it's not a big deal. And yes, it is mandated for health professionals. But that's not the focus. That's not the issue. The woman who's interviewing him, she's not sure whether she's going to give her kids the shot. So towards the end of the interview, she asks him, well, you're a father. Are you giving your kids the shot? No, I'm not giving my kids the shot. Are you insane? He doesn't say it like that. My kids won't be getting the shot because you know what? I'm Dr. Oz here, but I'm Mr. Oz at home. So we're going to play that. We're going to play the Shep Smith. But here's the MSNBC propaganda. Let me explain it to you again. Health workers have been mandated compulsory vaccination of the H1N1. Despite what they tell you, despite the propaganda they're putting out there, they're telling you you will be fired unless you take it. Here's the spin, MSNBC.com. Health workers must get flu shot or quit. Notice how it doesn't say flu shot or get fired. Flu shot or quit. Only half get vaccinated, risking dangerous transmissions to patients. No, the people that are taking the nasal vaccine have a 20-day period where they can give it to others. They're the ones that are dangerous. The idiots that are actually snorting this stuff up their nose for the piggy flu. And by the way, I've got another mainline article where they're basically admitting, and this I believe is out of the Telegraph, they're saying they got lucky, but the H1N1 isn't as bad as they thought it was going to be. Here it is right here. Lucky break slows spread of swine flu. Boom. Boom. Lucky break, it was never a pandemic to begin with. The WHO just needed a level 6 hype so that, a bunch of people in the military industrial complex that has now reached into drugs and pharmaceuticals could make billions and billions of dollars while they get you to take a cancer virus, a slow kill weapon. That's what this is, okay? And remember, the headline isn't health workers must get flu shot or get fired. It's health workers must get flu shot or quit because they're bad. If they don't get the flu shot, they could actually infect others. Enough already with the whining, moaning, demonstrating, and protesting by healthcare workers. See, you're a healthcare worker, all of a sudden you don't have free speech. You're not allowed to think for yourself. You're not allowed to call a spade a spade. Doctors, nurses, respiratory therapists, nurses' aides, and anyone else who has regular contact with patients ought to be required to get the flu shot or find another line of work. We're here at MSNBC, and we're just as bad as Fox News. We just give it to you from the left-hand side. The California Nurses Association and the National Nurses Organization Committee have issued statements that individuals should be able to refuse the vaccine. Damn straight they should. Damn straight you should be able to say no to the vaccine. But they'll just pump up with healthcare workers dressed in white jackets for Obama, 3 out of 4 of which actually contributed to his campaign, and say, we need healthcare reform. And as soon as they get that mandatory healthcare reform, that government healthcare reform, all vaccines will become mandatory. It won't just be color of law.